Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So today you're in for a special treat. You're going to get to take and see a little bit of day in my life. I've got quite a bit of orders to get through today. I've got several copper bowls and things I'm working on. I've already preformed them and forged them and whatnot. I didn't get that in a video, sadly enough, but you'll get to take and see a little bit of me rushing around the shop and getting things done. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, this like little time lapse here. And I really appreciate you all watching. So thank you all for watching this. God bless you, and we'll catch you on the other side. Okay, so here we go. This is a little bit of an overview shot using the new boom crane that I made for the shop. It's pretty nice. I can get it quite high up in the air and kind of just get an overall shot. As you can see, I need to do a little bit of spring cleaning outside my workshop. It's kind of a complete wreck and a mess. But not much to see over here. This is just me getting everything prepped, pulling extension cords and things of that nature, removing stuff that I don't want copper dust all over, and getting out my safety gear. This is kind of a catalyst of a small shop. It's a pain in the butt any way you go about it when you're filled to the brim here. But, you know, I'm definitely thankful to have this space. So, speaking of space, you know, when you're doing something, a lot of times you assume that to be a professional, you've got to have, 90,000 square feet. You've got to have the biggest power hammers in the world, all the high-end machinery that you can get, and things like that just to take and be a professional smith. And that's just simply not true. As you can see, my shop's a pretty humble building. I built it myself with the help of the landlords as far as buying the materials, but I built the building. And, I poured the concrete, I ran the electric, things like that. And it's a fairly small shop by a lot of standards, but it still provides my family their income. So you don't need a huge amount of space to be able to take and do this for a living. Really, you just need to take and have the drive and goals. That's really the key there. As long as you have drives and goals, you'll be in good shape. So I do a lot of copper work. I do a lot of copper bowls and things that I hammer and I forge up. And then, they're a pretty popular seller for me. I kind of have a bit of a market for them, and so that works out pretty well. But they do take quite a bit of energy to get done, to get everything cleaned up to the level that I do them. So here's another interesting little shot. I thought this was a fun one here. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's just really just cleaning up, changing a lot of sandpaper on an angle grinder. Also, I will on occasion, on the larger bowls, I'll use like a 6-inch orbital sander as well. And I'll mix it up from time to time with that. Sometimes it doesn't require a lot of grinding like these bowls did, and I could get it done with that. And then, finally, last but not least, I polish them all before I go into this last little part. Now, this last little part I get asked all the time about. And this is where I do my rainbow coloring and the thing on. Now, you're going to see me, obviously get wiped up there, get replenished. All that fun stuff. I find time lapses amusing. But in this next clip, you're going to see me actually be working on coloring the bowls. Now, I get asked all the time if I could do a tutorial on how to do this. And the problem is, if you guys will excuse that notification, forgot to silence it, the only thing that I can take and really tell anybody about doing coloration on bowls is it's all artistry. It's all a feel. So, there's no exact set thing. There's no exact temperature range that you have to get things to get specific colors. I mean, there are specific colors, but you're working with a torch. So it's really just a feel. So you'll see how I'm moving it around and I'm trying to produce different colors on the bowl to get that rainbowed effect. And, the best advice I can offer is that copper builds in layers. You have got to build up that effect in layers. So you keep cooling it, you keep adding more and more layers of that coloring to really get it to get some depth and pop. But that's the best thing I can take and do to take and tell anybody. how to do it. Other than that, it's really just kind of an experience thing, trial and error, and you'll find out for yourself really what you enjoy and what works about right for you. So you guys will have to forgive me on this video. I ran out of time. I was going to show some of the other bits of processes, like, how I paint them and the heat box and all this other stuff that I use, but I'll have to do that in another video, as I ran out of space on my memory card and didn't get that around to transferring. So thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one.